Hello YouTube. Um, this is another corresponding game, but it's more than just a corresponding game this time. I've recently joined the site's ladder team. I've joined the 9 by 9, 13 by 13, and 19 by 19. Um, I was actually able to finish a 19 by 19 ladder game first, surprisingly. And I just definitely wanted to present that to you. What I started out with on the 19 by 19 was my level being 651, and my opponent's level was 428 at the time of this game. And let's see how we did. So black, first off, we can see that black wanted to go Tarritory, and I I thought this was a good counter. I'm still not really sure what a good counter is and stuff, but I've been trying to, on my own time, look up more stuff. I've been watching a lot more YouTubers, and watching how they play, who are stronger than I. Um, and just I'm just trying to do some fun stuff. Also trying to learn new josekis, like this joseki. This was a new one for me, and it was actually pretty interesting. Um, he was able to, I believe this was one, or he could have gone right here, but I'm not sure if this one was actually one. I believe this might have been the actual, the correct, the actual joseki, but I forget. But this allowed me to be able to have my two eyes, being able to make an eye over here, and being able to make an eye over here. So I felt safe over here already. And this was my actually only time of really just going for life, not for influence. But as you look through most of this game, uh, I'm actually going just pure influence, while my opponent, it feels like, is just trying to make life. And I did this joseki for this one because I knew he was already crowded over here. So these would be crowded enough, and this will only give him one eye already. So I knew that he can't go this way, so all he can do is go up, and I can just harass him the whole time, as we can see what goes on. And I just, again, why not just take the influence? And while doing that, I was able to get Sente and have this huge shape. This is a huge point of the game at this point. And my opponent's just trying to stop me. I'm not sure if this was huge, was actually needed for black, but that allowed me to have this shape, which was amazing. Just this game was pure just me making influence. I didn't care about making life at the time. I mean, obviously, I want to make sure that my groups weren't gonna die. So I made sure that I was safe, and then if I was safe, attack my opponent. If my opponent was safe, I was safe. Look for that big move. Um, and for those of you that actually know what I was referencing, I forget his name right now. I forget the teacher's name right now, but I've been following his technique, and it's been a huge benefit in my game, and that's actually gotten me to be a lot stronger. And if anything, I can I'll if I remember, I'll make a video just dedicated on that, because I really believe it's so true of what he was talking about. And again, since I knew I was safe, though, I just went out, because why not just try to make more? And then I was able to attack, and then my opponent tried attacking me, though I was attacking him. Um, I went right here because I wanted to make sure I had this shape, because I already knew I had it. I wanted to make sure I had it. So then I went here to try to block him in, but this is a good counter for what he did. As if he didn't, then he'd be able to take this and attack me, harass me over here. So while doing all this, again, it's giving me good influence, and all I'm still trying to do is just reduce my opponent the whole time. All this, I think, was not needed. Uh, if my opponent followed the same thing as me, the second that I went here, I believe he should have probably just like gone somewhere over here, just like a huge move. This is a really big move, because now if I go in one more time, then like what? I mean, yeah, he has still this huge life. He has this, which will most likely give him life. But I mean, yeah, letting him lose out on this much more life was kind of big. But I think he would have, Black could have gotten it back from this move, just from this move right here. Because now Black can also come out here really easily and just harass so much of me. But didn't, went right there, and then I didn't go right here yet because I just wanted to poke at his sides again, which I probably shouldn't have. I should have just gone over here from the beginning, but I didn't. I wasn't really paying attention to that. I just wanted to harass him a little bit more, and at this point, that's when I noticed this big move. But I wanted to go here first, because if he went here, I know I'd be able to take this entire corner. And I was like, you can have this, I'll take that. But he didn't want it, so I took it myself. And then he, again, trying to be able to escape, trying to be able to do more stuff. And all I'm doing is just trying to reduce, trying to attack my opponent's weak stuff, and just make more influence. And then at this point, it's so late in the game where it's going to be really hard for my opponent to be able to like attack me enough to be able to like gain what what advantage he had, because I'm not really sure when in the beginning, but he lost his like blacks, like the blacks just huge advantage of being first and being able to harass white so much. That's why white has a Comey, because black could win just from doing that the whole time. But right now, black has this, which sure you can have it, but I was able to get this huge wall as well, being able to still just harass you so much, harass black so much, having this huge group for white, black having this small little group, white having this huge group, black not a live group yet, but probably will be a live group, and then this is just open space for whoever gets it first. But black is just trying to do something. I'm like, yeah, you can have that. Because because I knew I'd be able to make life over here at worst. But for how the game went, and then black going here, I'm not thinking that was that good. Because, like, say if I go here, then it wouldn't have been a life as a simple thing. I would have had to go out. Say even if black goes here, it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4 points compared to what actually happened. Of yeah, he was able to get this, but I was able to get this and how all of this connects. Not worry about is this group alive or not, and also attacking this because this has no technically life yet. The only reason it has life is because it's connected to all of this, and black has to have at least 2 eyes right here. If not, then I'm sorry, I don't believe black should have been a 19Q. But black did successfully make this his, so don't worry about that. But again, I'm just still just reducing, and then I'm having fun with this because I knew this little I'll call ladder was giving me more shape to go this way. Huge shape, just having all of this, and again, all of this. Sorry for that. All I needed was like maybe this move or something, and then I have this huge group as well. So right now I'm just doing really good of getting a lot of points, and again, just harassing my opponent. I'm like, I'll give you those 1 points, but as you see, I was able to get Sente and get that huge point. This was another huge part of the game. Because, again, white has this huge group, black has this small group, this still not completely alive small group. This is the only big money maker for black. And then this is a small group as well. So I was able to get all that influence, and then black just trying to reduce me, and I'm just like, yeah, you can reduce me as much as possible. Sure, I'll let you be able to make life over here, but let me just reduce you while you're making your life. With this, I'm just again just reducing a little bit. This, for those of you who might be questioning if this is a needed move, it is, because if black didn't do this, I'd be able to like go through here, take a lot of stuff, and just maybe not let black have 2 eyes to be able to make life here afterwards. But this is a big mistake I made that I really just noticed like right after I played it. Let me show you first why. Let's go with numbers, and I'll just go to like this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 stones for me. 7 points right here, just in this little area. That's not even counting this entire thing. But I'm saying it was a huge mistake because, like, when I went here, if I would have just gone here, black can just take all of that, and I would have lost. So I had to say, okay, you can have that stone, so I can be able to keep that. But what I should have done is playing here and say, black goes here, white goes here. Now let's recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which was the original number. So I was able to get 2 extra points if I would have done it this way. Technically 3 because I lost a point from losing a stone. But that was a huge mistake I made, and I so regret doing that, but I'm just happy that it didn't lose me the game. And again, I'm just doing small little things, and black passed. There's this 1 point. I'm like, okay, you don't want it, I'll take it. Black goes here. And again, this is a second. I mean, it's not a huge mistake, but still, it's just a mistake that I made. A small little mistake that lost me 2 extra points. Because I lost that point again, and I lost that point of being able to kill. Even though I didn't need to do that, I could have just gone here and say black goes here, puts this in Atari. There's no way for him to be able to make life. So I could have made like 2 extra, the 1 from getting that stone, and then these 2 points as well. Technically 1 because I had to play this, so 1, 2 stones extra for my inventory. But that's what happened, and I just didn't want to deal with that anymore, so I'm like, sure, you can have that. But at the end of the game, like I said, this is black's biggest point of territory. He had just a few points here, a few points here, a point, a few points here, while white had a few points here. Not a bad point. That probably equaled like this group. Maybe this group, or probably this group, and like maybe half of this group equaled all of this. And then like this group probably kind of equal to this group equal to this. So in a sense, I kind of won by just like this on its own, and that's again with a 6.5 Comey. So I won by let me see if I can do math right now. By 8 now, by 8 points. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By just this row right here, I won by this length. So that's pretty good. And because of this win, I was able to actually jump up ranks. I'm doing a mass review right now. So in a later video, I will actually be showing the ranks that I'm at for the 3 ladder tournament, the 3 ladder things that I'm in, and I'll be able to show you guys that. But if you guys like this video, please subscribe if you want to be able to watch more videos and be able to grow with me. And if you have any questions on moves that I might have done, or moves that I might have talked about, or if you've seen a move that black or white should have played to make it a lot better, that would be greatly appreciated, because I would love to be able to learn more moves, and I'm guessing the rest of my viewers would like that as well. So that would be greatly appreciated. And if you want to try to do a game with me, I would love to be able to play you guys. And I'm only playing on OGS right now. I'm not sure when I'll play on KGS, but I'll probably be playing on KGS when I get closer to maybe 10Q. Um, I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure exactly when yet, but when I get to that, then I'll be able to play people on there as well, if anything. Um, but thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.